Namaste, Vanakkam, Salam. Welcome to Music Vruksh Sargam, a workshop on appreciation of Indian classical music for children presented to you by Music Vruksh in association with Fun Club. Today, we will be talking about one of the most important concepts in Indian classical music, a raga. To first understand a raga, we need to understand it in a simple fashion. Now, I'm going to say three different things in three different languages. Aap kaise ho? How are you? Neenga eppadi irkeenga? Now, to you, even if you don't know any of these languages or one or two of these languages, you can still make out that there are three distinct languages, right? Especially if you know one language, you will know, yes, this is Hindi, but the other two are not Hindi. Or this is English, but the other two are not English. Correct? A raga is a musical language. Now, when we try and understand a language, what do we first do? We understand the alphabets in the language. We understand how those alphabets are pronounced, how they are written, how does it sound when it's spoken. Just in the same way, a raga is like a musical language. It has its own alphabets, its own sound, and its own feel. The alphabets of a raga are nothing but swars. A raga is determined by the ascent and the descent of the swaras in the raga. Now we know what the swars or swaras in a raga are, right? We did that in one of the earlier episodes. Now, the ascent and the descent are known as aroh and avroh. You know that, right? So, in a raga, you have an ascent and a descent, and the ascent and descent together form the structure of the raga. For example, if we take raga bhoop, sa re ga pa dha sa. This is the aroh of rag bhoop. Sa dha pa ga re sa. This is the avroh of rag bhoop. So, when we say that a particular song or a particular tune is in rag bhoop, whenever the song goes up and down, it follows this structure. Remember that in this structure, madhyam and nishad are absent. In raga bhoop, madhyam and nishad are absent. So, that makes the number of swars in the arogh 5 and the number of swars in the avrogh also 5. How is that? Sa, re, ga, pa, dha. Upar ka sa is a repetition. While coming back, it's sa, dha, pa, ga and re. 5 again. This is known as audav. Whenever there are 5 notes in a rag, it is known as an audav rag. Now, this number of swars called audav is nothing but the jati of the rag. Now in bhoop, we had 5 notes both in the ascent and in the descent. But that is not necessary. We can have a different combination of notes. Some rags may have 5 notes in the ascent and 6 notes in the descent. Some rags can have 6 notes in the ascent, 7 notes in the descent, and there can be various permutations and combinations. When the number of swars is 6, it is known as shadav, and when there are all the 7 notes, it is known as sampurna. Now remember, a rag has to have a minimum of 5 swars and a maximum of 7 swars in either the aroh or the avrogh. It cannot have less than 5 or more than 7 notes. Now, when a rag has both aroh and avrogh as 6 notes each, it's known as shadav rag. and when it has all the 7 notes in both the Arog and Avrog, it is known as Sampurna Rag. Now suppose a rag has 6 notes in the Arog and 7 notes in the Avrog, it is known as Shadav Sampurna. Suppose it has 7 in the Arog and 5 in the Avrog, it is known as Sampurna Odav, and so on. Now you get the idea, right? A rag has to always have sa and it has to always have pa or ma. There can be no rag without pancham or madhyam, and there can be absolutely no rag without sa. What I mean by it should have either pancham or madhyam is that if a rag has pa, it need not have ma, and if a rag has ma, it need not have pa. But some rags can have both ma and pa. A rag can have a combination of Shuddh or Komal notes, Shuddh and Komal notes, Shuddh and Tivrama, or just Shuddh or just Komal and Tivrama with the Shuddh combinations. It can be a permutation and combination of Shuddha, Komal and Tivra notes. Now let's take the 3 rag examples we did in class. I took 3 Odav rags: Bhoop, Brindabani Sarang and Vibhas. Now the interesting thing, if you remember in class, was that both Bhoop and Vibhas had the same notes, which is Sa, Re, Ga, Pa, Dha, Sa in the Arogh and Sa, Dha, Pa, Ga, Re, Sa in the Avrogh. But the only difference was that Vibhas had Re and Dha Komal. Can we see how they sound now? First, Rag Bhoop, let's revise it. Sa, Re, Ga, Pa, Dha, Sa, Sa, Dha, Pa, Ga, Re, Sa. Now, Rag Vibhas. Sa, Re, Ga, Pa, Dha, Sa, Sa, Dha, Pa, Ga, Re, Sa. Notice how I made Re and Dha Komal, and in both the rags Ma and Ni are not there. The swars that are not there are, by the way, known as Varjit swars. Now, the third rag is Brindabani Sarang, which is the same rag as the song rag of the movie Padmavat, Ghumar. Can we listen to Brindabani Sarang? Sa, Re, Ma, Pa, Ni, Sa, Sa, Ni, Pa, Ma, Re, Sa. Notice something interesting in Brindabani Sarang. The Nishat while coming down or in the Avrogh is Komal, and while going up it is Shuddha. I hope you enjoyed this episode on Ragas. Please refer to the uploaded notes and reference videos for more information on Ragas. Till our next episode, see you soon.